everybody, it's Benny One, and I'm back at you with another Mission Impossible movie review, and today we're reviewing Mission Impossible 2, the John Woo directed Mission Impossible movie, everybody. That's right, John Woo came on board to direct the sequel to the awesome Mission Impossible movie, the first one. So, unlike that movie, which is a spy thriller movie that really does not have a lot of action in it. Like, it has a little bit of action sprinkled in it towards the end of the movie with that badass train sequence. Train sequences in movies are always awesome. You ever notice that, you guys? Train sequences, no matter what kind of movie they're in, whether you're talking about Spider-Man, whether you're talking about some James Bond movies, you're talking about the first Mission Impossible, any Harry Potter crap that's going on. Like, the train sequences in movies are always good. I just realized that all of a sudden. So, yes, unlike the first Mission Impossible, this one takes a new, different approach to this franchise, which I can respect. I totally can respect that they didn't want to go back and mimic and copy and duplicate and just make a new-ish version of the first movie. They actually took the franchise into a completely different territory with John Woo, because John Woo is a drastically different director than the guy that directed the first Mission Impossible. Because John Woo is known for his crazy action slow-mo scenes, and this movie is littered with that stuff. So, we open the movie with Ethan trying to recruit a female character named Naya to go in and learn and find out what her former boyfriend, our big bad villain Sean Ambrose, everybody, is up to. Because there's a virus involved, and they want to release this virus to kill a bunch of people so this pharmaceutical company can make some money. But then Sean's trying to turn on the pharmaceutical company and take over the company so he can get more money. That's kind of the gist of the story. And so Ethan recruits her, and that's kind of what the whole first half of the movie is about, is him recruiting her. And they kind of get into this whole love triangle thing between her and Sean and Ethan. And it's kind of, to me, it's kind of boring. I didn't really enjoy the first hour of this movie. Because the second half of the movie is loaded with action, like John Woo craziness. But yeah, the first hour, I wasn't a big fan of. It's just not, because like the first movie is not, it doesn't have action in it really at all, but it keeps you on the edge of your seat, where this one just kind of is going, I guess. I don't know. It's not thrilling. It's not a lot of spy stuff going on. It's just a lot of exposition and dialogue being exchanged, and I don't know. I just don't really enjoy the first half of this movie. We get to the second half, and yes, we have awesome action. There's loaded with action. It's John Woo shot style action completely. It's slow motion. It's over the top though. Like, some of the action in this movie is so over the top that it's like, okay, come on. And I get it. It's an action movie, and it's a movie. We're supposed to go to the movies to turn our brains off. This is a turn your brain off type movie, trust me, because this is the weakest Mission Impossible movie in the franchise by far. Because you have this movie, and then you have the other movies way up here. Because the first one was great, and then once we get to the third one, this franchise has had their freaking foot on the pedal, and they have not let go ever since the third one came out. Like, because they figured out, after this movie, I would say that they figured out the action formula with that spy thriller formula, and they mixed them together, and they figured it out. Once that third movie came out, man, they had that formula figured out, and they have not stopped running crazy with it, because they've been going nuts with them. Because in my opinion, they just keep getting better and better and better and better as they keep coming out. So, but yeah, the second half of this movie, John Woo is all over the place in this movie, man. It's so over the top. It almost seems like it's a parody of John Woo's movies in the movie. Like, that's what's weird about it is like, when I was rewatching it, I was just like, damn, this is just, it's crazy. It's almost like John Woo went back into his film catalog that he's directed and made and was like, what can I put in this from all of my other movies and put it in this Mission Impossible movie, and let's have Tom Cruise do some crazy flip kicking back wheel cart kicking shit. It's just, it's way over the top. I don't know. It's weird that it seemed like a parody of John Woo's movies, and he's the one that's directing this movie. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. So, I mean, overall, it's watchable. It's not like a god-awful movie. It is watchable. I don't hate it. It is the weakest movie in the franchise, though, for sure. So, I'm going to give the second Mission Impossible movie, I'm giving it 2.5 lightsabers out of 5 lightsabers, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to go a half C on this one. I just don't like it that much. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't hate it. I don't hate the movie. It's just not nearly as good as the other 5 movies in this franchise. So, 2.5 lightsabers out of 5 lightsabers, everybody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll be catching you on the tuba laters because I have spoken.